All right, buckle up, everyone, because today on the Deep Dive, we're blasting off into a world where time travel is not science fiction, it's just, well, Tuesday. It's a world of adventure and wonder, bizarre creatures, and a hero like no other, Doctor Who.
Exactly, and we're here to be your guides.
Your crash course, your TARDIS manual, your sonic screwdriver to unlocking the mysteries of this incredible show.
Whether you're a complete newbie,
Or just need a little refresher.
think of this as your Doctor Who 101.
So strap in and get ready to explore the history of the show,
The enigmatic Doctor,
their incredible time machine,
and some of their most fearsome foes.
First things first, this show's been around for a while, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, way back to 1963.
Wow! 1963, that's...
Before the first Super Mario game even existed.
Seriously, wow. That's saying something. I mean, the fact that it's still going strong after 6 decades.
With all the different actors playing the Doctor.
New stories being told.
And those ever-evolving special effects, well, it really shows you how much people love this show and its ability to just keep reinventing itself.
It's more than just a show at this point, right?
Oh, absolutely. Doctor Who is pop culture phenomenon.
Yeah, it's influenced countless other shows, books, video games. It's practically part of our DNA as sci-fi fans at this point.
It really has woven its way into our collective imagination, and its influence on science fiction, well, it can't really be overstated. It's pushed boundaries, inspired countless creators.
But before we get too deep into all that, let's answer the big question. Who is this Doctor anyway?
Ah, yes. The Doctor is a Time Lord.
A Time Lord.
An alien from the planet Gallifrey. And they travel through time and space in a ship called the TARDIS.
Hold on. Time Lord TARDIS.
I know. It sounds a bit out there, right? But trust me, it gets even more amazing when you learn about the Doctor's ability to regenerate.
Regenerate. Okay, you're going to have to explain that one.
So basically, when the Doctor is fatally injured, instead of, dying, they regenerate into a completely new body.
What? So they have like a brand new face.
New face, new personality, new everything.
Whoa.
It's an amazing concept, and it's the reason why so many different actors have played the Doctor throughout the years.
So that's why there have been so many Doctors. It all makes sense now.
It's brilliant, right?
It's like a brand new show every few seasons, but with that same core idea, that same Doctor underneath it all.
Exactly. The Doctor's core values always shine through. Compassion, wit, that desire to help everyone and anyone.
That's what makes Doctor Who so unique. Constantly changing, constantly evolving.
But always staying true to itself at the same time.
Okay, enough about the Doctor. Let's talk about that legendary ride they've got, the TARDIS.
Ah, yes, the TARDIS.
That iconic blue police box. You can't talk about Doctor Who without talking about the TARDIS.
It's more than just transportation. It's practically a character itself.
And the fact that it's bigger on the inside.
Ah, yes. That's one of the things that makes it so special. Imagine. You see this ordinary police box, just standing there.
And you open the door.
And boom, you step into this vast, futuristic control room, ready to take you anywhere in time and space.
It's got to be like walking into another dimension.
It really is, and it always appears in the most unexpected places, like
Times Square.
Times Square, your backyard, anywhere you can possibly imagine.
That's got to be a trip for the people who stumble across it.
You can say that again.
But let's be real, the Doctor rarely travels alone, right? There's always those companions tagging along.
Ah, yes, the companions.
Humans, sometimes even aliens, joining the Doctor on these wild adventures.
They're so much more than just sidekicks, though.
Right.
They provide a different perspective.
Often a human one, which is super important when you're dealing with time travel and all that.
Exactly. They ground the Doctor, remind them of their compassion.
I mean, can you imagine traveling through all of time and space without someone to share it with?
It wouldn't be the same, would it? And the companions, they act as our eyes and ears, experiencing those wonders and dangers right alongside the Doctor.
And over the years, there have been some pretty iconic companions.
Oh, absolutely. Each one bringing something unique to the dynamic of the TARDIS crew.
I can only imagine the stories they could tell. But speaking of memorable characters, we can't forget about the villains. Every great hero needs a worthy adversary, right?
Absolutely. And Doctor Who has a whole rogues gallery of fantastic villains.
Like who?
Well, you've got the Daleks, for starters.
Those, what are they, pepper pots?
Pretty much. Those pepper pot-shaped robots with a serious extermination problem.
Yikes.
And then there are the Cybermen.
Cybermen?
Yeah, they're all about logic and reason, no emotions. They believe emotions are a weakness, and they want to upgrade everyone into emotionless cyborgs.
Okay, those Cybermen sound seriously creepy. Upgrading everyone into emotionless robots. No, thank you.
They definitely make for some chilling encounters, and trust me, there are so many more amazing and scary villains in the Doctor Who
I
universe.
bet. I can't wait to delve into them more. But before we go, why are these villains so captivating? What makes them stand out?
You know, it's interesting. A lot of the Doctor's enemies, they're like reflections of humanity's flaws and fears.
Whoa, that's deep.
It really is. They represent things like unchecked ambition, technological overreach, the suppression of emotion, all the things that can go wrong when we let those darker impulses take over.
Wow. So they're more than just monsters then.
Exactly. They're reflections of ourselves, and that's what makes them so compelling. They force us to confront those darker aspects of humanity and ask ourselves, what if?
This is blowing my mind. It's clear that Doctor Who is more than just a sci-fi show about a time-traveling alien.
Oh, absolutely. We've only scratched the surface of this incredible universe.
I can't wait to dive deeper.
Me too. Let's take a quick break to let all this sink in, and then we'll be back to explore even more of the Doctor Who phenomenon.
All right, we're back and ready to keep exploring the world of Doctor Who. We've talked about the Doctor, the TARDIS, even those creepy villains. But what always gets me is, well, just how popular this show is. I mean, it's been running for like, what, 60 years, and it's still good and strong. How do they do it?
It's a special mix of things, really. I mean, first of all, the basic idea is just genius, right? A time-traveling alien, fighting injustice, exploring the universe. It's a recipe for endless stories.
It's like you never know where you'll end up or who you'll meet. Victorian London 1 minute, a spaceship racing toward a black hole the next.
Exactly. It's like the ultimate what-if machine. But it's not just about the thrills and spills, is it? There's some real depths to Doctor Who, too.
Yeah, you're right. It's not afraid to tackle the big questions, like what does it mean to be human? What's our place in the universe? Stuff like that.
It's a show that makes you think, even while it's taking you on these incredible adventures.
And let's not forget the humor. Doctor Who can be seriously funny at times.
Oh, absolutely. The Doctor's always cracking jokes, and there's always those little moments of slapstick that just catch you off guard.
It's that perfect blend of humor, drama, and thought-provoking stuff that keeps people coming back for more.
It's a show for all ages, really. Whether you're looking for pure entertainment or something that makes you think, Doctor Who has something for everyone.
And at the heart of it all is the Doctor. They're not your typical superhero, are they?
No, not at all. They're not all about muscles and superpowers. It's their intelligence, their wit, their unwavering belief in people that makes them so special.
And there's something about them that makes them so relatable, even though they're this time-traveling alien. They're not perfect, they make mistakes, but they always try to do the right thing.
Exactly. They show it that anyone can make a difference, no matter who they are or where they come from.
And then there's the fans. The Doctor Who fandom is amazing. So passionate, so creative.
It's incredible. They've created their own little universe with their own language and jokes and traditions. They write stories, make fan films, organize conventions. It's a real testament to the show's legacy.
It's more than just a fandom, it's a community. It's a place where people can connect and share their love for this amazing show.
Doctor Who isn't just a show, it's an experience. It's an invitation to join a world of adventure, to become part of something bigger than yourself.
Speaking of adventure, in the next part of our deep dive, we're going to be exploring one of the most unique aspects of Doctor Who, the many faces of the Doctor.
Get ready to step into the heart of the TARDIS and meet the incredible actors who have brought this iconic character to life.
Welcome back, fellow Whovians. We're in the home stretch of our epic Doctor Who deep dive.
And what a journey it's been. We've talked about the Doctor, that incredible TARDIS, and of course, those unforgettable villains.
But now it's time to step into the heart of the TARDIS, into the console room, and really unpack one of the most fascinating parts of this whole show, the many faces of the Doctor.
We've touched on Regeneration before, right? How the Doctor can basically transform into a totally new person.
Yeah, new look, new personality, the whole works.
But what we really want to dig into is what makes each Doctor so unique and memorable.
It's a wild concept when you think about it, right? The main character completely changes every few seasons, but somehow stays the same character.
Exactly. That's what's kept a Doctor Who so fresh and exciting for over 60 years. Imagine any other show trying to pull that off.
It's like a constant evolution, but there's that thread connecting them all, you know?
And those regeneration scenes, man, they're always so dramatic. The old Doctor fading away, the new one emerging. It's like a mini movie within the show itself.
And with so many Doctors over the years, there's a whole spectrum of personalities to discover.
Oh, yeah. You've got your serious and brooding Doctors.
The ones who are more like mischievous professors, always tinkering with things.
Some are warriors, ready to fight for what's right.
But no matter what, they all have that same drive to help people.
That same spark of compassion, that's the Doctor, through and through.
It's amazing how each actor brings something new to the role while still keeping that essence of the Doctor, you know?
Absolutely. Each one has their own little quirks, their own way of solving problems, their own sense of humor.
It keeps things fresh, keeps you guessing what's going to happen next.
Exactly. You might have one doctor who loves diving into political insight, while another is all about those time travel paradoxes, bending your brain.
It's like having a whole team of heroes, but all in one character.
And that's why Doctor Who can explore so many different themes and genres. It never gets stale.
So for anyone just starting out with Doctor Who, don't be overwhelmed by all the doctors out there. Think of it as a chance to find your favorite.
Each one brings something special to the show. It's all part of the fun.
It's like having a key to this whole library of adventures, just waiting to be explored.
At the end of the day, Doctor Who is about more than just a time-traveling alien. It's about imagination, kindness, and believing in hope, even when things look bleak.
It's a reminder that we're all connected, that even the smaller actions can ripple through time and space.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we leave you with this. What kind of companion would you be to the Doctor, and where in the vast universe would you go first?
The TARDIS is waiting. Nalonzi.